Hi, my name is Mary Ann.
My name is Pat. I'm Mary Ann's husband.
We heard about the Ego2heart workshop and decided to try to strengthen our communication skills together as a couple and give it a try. One of the areas of the workshop that was most impressive to me was during an early morning meditation with Ronit. We visited our inner child. I had never done that before. It was a very powerful experience for me, and it stayed with me for quite some time.
Just being with a group of people and being open and learning to let go and kind of like let your vulnerabilities out and see if you could trust yourself, and it proved to be a little frightening, but extremely rewarding.
One of the highlights of the workshop for me was our, my husband's and mine, individual counsel together. We were the first ones to go, which was a little intimidating, and to speak in front of a group of people that we had just met a day before. And we addressed a subject that had been an issue in our marriage for many, many years. And we brought it out, and it was a very freeing experience for me and my husband.
The high points for me were the council that Mary Ann and I had, our first, which was exhilarating for both of us. We were both, I don't think we were exhausted, but we were so moved by the experience that at that moment we knew that we were onto something that was pretty profound for us in our relationship.
During the council, when you speak in a circle, you use a talking piece, and what the talking piece did for me was give me a sense of feeling that I was heard with what I was saying, and I wasn't being interrupted, and I more or less had the floor. The pillow was a little bit harder for me. I know it represented the third, which is the relationship, but the talking piece seemed to really give me that sense of security.
For me, the talking piece was very exciting because it wasn't completely foreign. I enjoy very much Native American culture. Talking pieces are part of their culture and many other cultures, although I had no idea how effective and the impact it would have. For me, the talking piece was really appreciated in someone else's hands because it kept me focused on listening, which is not one of my attributes.
We do practice counsel regularly. We try to do it weekly, and we try to have a designated night that's set aside for counsel. And what that does for me is gives me a sense of calmness, that I know that I don't have that urgency that I have to resolve conflicts quickly at that moment. I know I have that safe place once a week where I could sit down and I feel that I can have dialogue with my husband and that I'm heard. And that creates that sense of security for me.
Our relationship values counsel. We want it. If we don't do it or on this prescribed night, then it's a little uncomfortable, so we make sure we get to it as soon as possible. We went on vacation. We brought our counsel bag with us, which we have, and we did it on a veranda on the island of Capri. It was wonderful and different, and it's become an integral part of our relationship.
The workshop from Ego2heart provided us with the tools to strengthen and deepen our communication and our intimacy in the relationship. It was exhausting at times, physically and emotionally, but so worth the work.
I strongly recommend counsel for those who want to deepen their relationship, who don't want to settle for status quo, who want to get as much out of a relationship as they possibly can to make it fulfilling. We appreciate each other more, we understand each other better, our situations. I would highly recommend it for anybody that wants to enhance and develop a deeper relationship.